read the second issue of the Court of Owls, Batman Court of Owls last night, and I have to say, I loved it. It was such a fantastic issue. Where to start? It's weird. Like it felt like this kind of perfect story just in a second issue, in a way that there's the greater arc there, but there's like this cool little start, middle, and end part around the old Wayne Tower or the original Wayne Tower that was built, and I really love that. Like, but essentially, I guess being new to the whole Batman world, they introduce I don't know. This is really cool world building. Like that, they talk about the original Wayne Tower and when one of Bruce Wayne's ancestors built it, and they put all these different gargoyles facing like the bridges coming in, and I think there was something to do with the rivers or the airways or something, and it was just kind of explaining this kind of whole thought process behind the building of the tower, and then how the viewing platform was for the public. It was free at the weekends, and it had the best glass and stuff like that. And then from there, you see Bruce Wayne smashing through the glass and like falling down towards the street below. Just a really cool way to introduce the story. I have to say, I really loved it. And then it goes 24 hours earlier, and like there was like this action scene. Sometimes action scenes are confusing or just like whatever, but I have to say, like, this was fantastic. Like, now this morning after reading it last night, I'm thinking to myself, like, what was the significance of this action scene? I can't remember this tying in. Like, it's these people in a helicopter, and they have some hostages. Like, you can see these people with like bags over their heads and stuff like that. But I love this where, Batman, he comes up, he's on like a raised monorail type track, and he comes up beside the helicopter, pulls one of the criminals out through the window, and then there's an oncoming train. And I just love this shot here, this first panel, the way his Batbike, I don't know, is it called a Batbike? I don't know. He kind of leaps up onto it and like skids, and you can see the back of the bike kind of spinning around with this smoke kicking up, and like the trail of the light, the headlight. It's beautiful. Like, and then even this where you can see he's kind of lining up for almost a game of chicken with the helicopter, and yeah, he goes straight through he revs the bike and comes straight through the window. So like coming up to the end there, he gets messaged, I think it's from what's your man's name, the butler, I can't even remember his name now, Alfred, yeah, kind of talking to him about the body from issue 1 is in the morgue now if he wants to come and have a look at it. Like, so this was all great. My kind of the first silly thing in this, right, I always like to call out silly things, is Commissioner Gordon is in here looking at the body, and rather than Batman going to it, he has installed this tech where he kind of projects himself in the room like a hologram, and he can check into loads of stuff. Like, in reality, any kind of government building, because I work in IT, like, so any government building, right, like the city morgue would be ran by the government. You would have IT staff that know every piece of equipment in that building, and like, to be honest, if the IT guy was going around and he went into a room and he saw this like foreign advanced like tech that can project fucking holograms, it would be an instant red flag to be like, what the fuck is that up there? Like, so like that is that bit was really stupid, I have to say, and badly written. Like, just have him turn up in the fucking room, like, because in the next scene he's talking to what's this guy's name? To me, the Robins are all kind of just, I don't know which is which, like, but this one here, like, what's his name? Did I mention his name? I don't know. But anyway, he was the one that they found his DNA on the body of this victim, and it turns out that he had an altercation with this guy. But there's a kind of a vibe that may not be fully true, like, as in, like, he just had an altercation and then the guy was gone, and then Batman had seen some CCTV footage of this event happening, so that's why he believes him. But I don't know, time will tell. Anyway, then what I look like, the best part was this final scene. Like he's Batman, or Bruce Wayne is up meeting this guy. He's some kind of ex-military guy who's running for mayor, and he wants to meet up and have a chat. And he's basically talking about how he lost his parents quite young, the same as Bruce Wayne, and he feels like there could be like a friendship there. I guess he's saying, I don't want your endorsement, I just want your vote and stuff. Now I can't help but think this guy is somehow tied in with the whole Court of Owls, like, even though in this scene they both get attacked. Like you see here, like this guy from the Court of Owls comes in and like kind of hacks up the guy running for mayor, and this dude in the white suit, and you see him collapse to the ground. Like, so that could be like a red herring to try and throw us off the scent of that guy. But I'm a bit kind of cautious around his part in this story. Like, but the best, this was the best part. I thought this was the best page, and it's Bruce Wayne, like he grabs this guy in a kind of a chokehold, and he says, it only takes 11 pounds of pressure to collapse a windpipe, and he says, I'm applying over 100, and he's not even flinching. And I just love the way it's zooming in, like it goes right on that third panel, it goes right into his eye, and you can see the strain on him. He's saying he must be on something, some kind of venom. And then I think the guy, this bit is a little bit unclear. I think he slips out like and maybe stabs Bruce Wayne again, because he's got a few of these daggers in his chest. But then that panel there is amazing, where this dude just kicks him, just absolutely boots Bruce Wayne through that window. Fucking, that is brilliant. I love that. Like, and then here's where, to me, where the whole start, middle, and end, beautiful way of kind of wrapping up this issue in one kind of story is like they're falling to the street, and then it goes back to those gargoyles that they talked about as part of the old Bruce the old Wayne Tower. And there was one more that most people don't know about, and this is the one that Bruce Wayne was able to grab onto as they were falling towards the ground, like. And this Court of Owls dude hits a car, like. So just a really, really well thought out, I have to say. I was very impressed with this issue, and it's really kind of brought me in. It finishes up here where this Court of Owls dude gets put into an ambulance, like dead, but then he comes back, and Bruce Wayne is talking about how the Court of Owls is only a made up thing, like it hasn't existed in Gotham, like, because there's kind of talk about it, this has been around for a long time, and he's like, there's no way it's been around for a long time. And as he's saying it, this guy resurrects and kills the people in the ambulance, like. And that's it. Really good. I'm really impressed now, I have to say, and I'm really looking forward to the third issue now.